going on, guys? It's Ryan and Danny from OCR Aviation. We're down here in San Diego at Montgomery Field at Coast FBO. Flew this Bonanza down here to pick up Danny. He was dropping off a caravan for a customer.
And we're excited to show you this 1977 A36 Bonanza. It's just coming to market and it's one of the nicest ones I've seen. So let's jump in.
Ground November 144 kilos at Coast with information Foxtrot ready to taxi.
Calling at Coast, what was the call sign and direction of departure?
(144 kilo), traffic Cessna ahead is westbound, runway 28 right, clear for takeoff, traffic Cessna 2 mile final.
Clear for takeoff 28 right, 144 kilo.
Alright, doors locked, clear on the right.
Clear left, lights are on.
Montgomery Tower, Cessna 354 Charlie Tango, holding short 28 right, ready for eastbound departure.
Cessna 172 kilo whiskey, Montgomery Tower, runway 28 right, clear for takeoff.
I'll have Danny take it away.
And clear direct.
Yes, this is, like we talked about, 1977 A36 Bonanza, and I've actually known the guy who's owned this for a very long time. His grandfather was the person to ever give me my first corporate job, I should say. So I used to fly Beechcraft Dukes for the family, and all over their different offices, and I actually taught the owner of this airplane how to fly. The great part about it is knowing the history of the family and knowing the owner. You can see by the pictures how meticulously he's taking care of it, but I also know just the way that they treat airplanes and have always made safety the highest priority in maintenance. Maintenance is not skipped on this airplane. He did a great job with the panel.
Right heading
Like, I mean, can you think of a better one than just all Garmin with this autopilot and then the JPI for the engine instruments?
Yeah, I mean, this makes everything so simplistic. I mean, all the new Garmin stuff, I honestly prefer these over a G1000 Bonanza. It's like the new G36s. It's like, these are the newest technology, where the G1000s are kind of getting phased out, kind of, you know?
I completely agree. The touch screen is so much more responsive than the soft keys.
Yeah, way easier and more than enough information to give you. You know, you can split those screens and have any screen that you can have on the 750, which is nice. And then that autopilot, that GFC 500 autopilot is one of the best GA autopilots you can get outside the GFC 600, which only goes in like the twin Cessnas.
Right.
But that's the best thing you can do with Garmin Autopilot. Set it up with this package, makes everything pretty smooth, I think.
On top of that, with the excellent avionics, he's even added tip tanks to the airplane. So now you have 120 gallons, and did that because he goes a pretty good distance. Like, he'll go to Colorado quite a bit. And didn't want to have to stop for fuel. There is oxygen available, so when he flies, you know, above the 12.5 to get over the Rockies. So it's an extremely capable airplane. Actually, he added the extra baggage too.
Nice, and it's turbocharged too, right? So, I mean, he could go as high as he wants, get on oxygen like you mentioned, and, you know, still get the same performance at sea level as you would, you know, going over the Rockies.
Yep, speaking of the turbocharged, that's a great time to mention. It's only 110 hours on this engine, I promise. Landing gear was overhauled in 2022. It's just a really well taken care of airplane, and like you said, it's one of the nicer Bonanzas you've flown.
Yeah, well, definitely one of the nicest Bonanzas I've flown. You know, on my way down there, you know, put in manifold pressure 25 squared, RPM 2500, get about 75% power, and all the CHTs, EGTs, TIT temperatures were nice and cool, all smooth on the same level. I mean, even the start on this airplane, it was just a smooth, cold start. And so this airplane, you can tell it's been really well taken care of. And, you know, that engine being brand new, a year old basically, and, you know, you can fly this plane for years and years to come, which is nice. Yeah, I mean, I think like another cool aspect that he has in here is the speed brakes, which is awesome. Every pilot, they know how to fly their airplane, but sometimes, you know, you can get in those situations where you gotta descend pretty quick, and it's hard to slow those airplanes down, and those speed brakes will come in handy tremendously.
Well, and he especially wanted those because, you know, he obviously takes care of his engine. He doesn't want to shock cool it, so with the stage cooling, and sometimes you gotta get down a little quicker, gives you more options to take care of the engine while you have to descend. rapidly. So
Danny mentioned this earlier in the intro. This airplane is for sale, so you guys can definitely see it on the market and on our website as well. Don't think this one will last long. It's a beautiful Bonanza. I mean, you know how people are about Beechcraft Bonanzas. They love them.
Yep, and this family, again, like I said, was Dukes, and the reason they're selling it is moving into a King Air. So
nice.
It's not like they don't like the airplane, they just need more room. So they're really happy with it.
Yeah, so that means you're going to you trained him in the Bonanza, and now you're probably going to train him in the King Air too, right?
Yeah, we've actually already had that. I'll probably be the mentor pilot for 10 hours. He's not going to need that much because I flew with him in the Dukes as well. And he does a really good job.
Nice. Sweet, about to come back in here into Long Beach. About to hit Seal Beach, and Danny's a little high, so we'll see how he can handle
what
this.
happens. It's not my fault. They asked me to stay up here.
Yeah, that is true. So. But Danny has a certain set of skills.
And they're called speed brakes.
Number 44 kilo, number 2, runway 26 left, clear to land.
Clear land, 26 left, number 2, 144 kilo.
All right, we're back here in Long Beach after delivering the Caravan and taking up this new to market Bonanza. So thanks again for picking me up.
Yeah, of course. Anytime. I'm always happy to pick you up, Danny.
Yeah.
But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and jump in on the next one with us.